What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. So here we can see, guys, that CoinDesk is saying Ripple has achieved a partial victory in the Ripple SEC case. As Wilkie Farr and Mike Salik puts it, the court very elegantly distinguishes between sales where purchasers are really buying a commodity, a good. So let's take a look at this video, guys, and then we'll see.
The court very elegantly distinguishes between sales where purchasers are really buying a commodity, a good, and those sales where there's more promises and commitments made, there's more of an understanding that there's a common enterprise with Ripple, persons are giving funds directly to Ripple and understand those funds are going to Ripple to build an enterprise, as opposed to sales where people are really just buying a good, and maybe it'll go up in price, maybe not. And so that's a really elegant way to thread the needle here and create a world where we have certain assets that are not securities but in and of themselves. They can be deemed to be securities because, for example, they could be stock or they could be notes, or they in theory could be investment contracts if all the elements are satisfied, but they're not necessarily investment contracts simply because they were sold as investment. The court
see, guys, this issue that has been happening now with Ripple and the lawsuit has brought more clarity to the space. This is so good for this space, guys. You have no idea how very good this is for the whole cryptocurrency space. And we have been saying that from the beginning, right? Once there is clarity, XRP will lead the way forward for crypto in general. And you can see that slightly we have a hope for a new bull run maybe happening because of this. Because people really understand now that you can actually just buy on an exchange without really the need of something being a security, right? And that is actually what this lawsuit has done. It has paved the way, the beginning of a new beginning actually for cryptocurrency. Now, and Ripple has done that. And you also have to understand Ripple's mission, of course, which we have not forgotten. Yes, the lawsuit took more than 2 years, guys, and it was not easy. So congratulations to all of those who really stayed firm, who didn't give up, who really trusted that XRP was not a security and that they would win. Because of course, let's be honest, guys, there is a lot of corruption, there is a lot of things going on. So I do not blame people for not really for not holding their XRP, because it's very hard. Like, there's people with different circumstances. They could have thought that it was a security. Maybe they could have thought maybe I'll get some problems, maybe this, maybe that. You see, this whole narrative that has been going on XRP, they wanted you to sell it, right? They wanted you to get rid of it. And now slowly it's being relisted on exchanges. I think Binance relisted it. There's Coinbase relisting it. There's a lot of major exchanges relisting XRP right now because they have seen that it is not a security. And of course, Binance never really delisted XRP. It was just not tradable in the US because of those regulations, right? They couldn't let it being traded, but it was never delisted, right? That's a very different, there's a difference there, because Coinbase literally delisted Ripple. You couldn't deposit or withdraw or in any country, doesn't matter. You couldn't trade it. This is a major design to improve global standards for the regulation of crypto assets. In its recommendations, IOSCO sets out how clients should be protected and how crypto trading should meet the standards that apply in public markets. Let me now briefly turn to crypto asset to mitigate risk that crypto assets can pose in terms of retail investor harm. IOSCO recently launched a consultation on detailed recommendations to jurisdictions worldwide on how to regulate crypto assets and adequately address the risks they pose. Now, listen, guys, the thing is that they all think that crypto trading is very scary. It's like a very difficult thing to do or anything like this. And of course, there is some truth to that, but they're also trying to hammer crypto down. They do not want people making all this money that they're making with crypto. So they will definitely put more regulation in the space. And do not think that because XRP is now regulated and is not really a security, that others will pass the test. Because again, I've been saying this from the beginning. Ripple has really shown the best case scenario against the SEC. They have no scams. They have no criminal records. They have no like, full transparency is there. They have no skeletons in their closets, guys, which is a very rare thing for a cryptocurrency company, right? I would bet if you would take another crypto company, 90% guys would not pass this test. Don't think that all the others would now pass the test because XRP is not a security, right? No, we are dealing with a very high level of transparency that Ripple has been giving us these past years. What we're proposing is a real turning point for crypto assets, and the timing could not be better because the time has come to put an end to the risks of regulatory arbitrage surrounding crypto activities. There is general consensus on this at the global level. Now, really be ready, guys, because what we will see now is more and more regulation, right? Google Ripple searches are up 900% in the past week. That is crazy, guys, right? And of course, this will only continue. XRP will really can reach high prices now just because of the hype, just because of the whole narrative that it won against the SEC. It has never been done in history, guys. And you also have to understand it is the only digital asset that has actually not satisfied the Howey test, right? So, and of course there's Bitcoin as well, but I'm not really counting Bitcoin because Bitcoin didn't go through an official lawsuit or anything like that, because there's no one you can sue. So Bitcoin is completely free of any lawsuit as of yet. So what you can see here, guys, is Ripple is a legit company with someone who is representing it. So a company that is trying to solve a real world problem backed by cryptocurrency, right? So it's literally the best case scenario to fight against the SEC because they have everything in place. They have a mission. They're not just trying to get people to buy XRP and then go off with the money, right? SWIFT and several international banks have successfully completed the first pilot to process in a real environment instant payments between different currency areas. All of these things now, guys, can start being used by the global entities that will use all these instant payments things. They can start doing business now, and Ripple can start doing business in the US, which is very important as well. Remember, there was no using XRP within the US, right? Not in a business sense, not in a trading sense, nothing. You couldn't really do anything. And now that door has opened. The CEO of BlackRock, a 9 trillion asset manager, predicts cryptocurrencies will surpass traditional currencies worldwide because of their increasing global popularity.
More and more global investors are asking us about the role of crypto. And as I said, I do believe a lot of crypto is going to be, it's an international asset. It has a differentiating value versus other asset classes, but more importantly, because it's so international, it's going to transcend any one currency and currency valuation. If you just look at the value of our dollar, how it depreciated the last two months, and how much it appreciated over the last 5 years, I mean, an international crypto product can really transcend that. And that's why we believe there's great opportunities, and that's why we're seeing more and more interest. And that interest is broad-based worldwide.
What is he really saying, guys? He's saying international, global product. What he's actually noting, guys, is that cryptocurrency can solve the problem that we have today. What is that problem? That problem is inflation, right? Because when they need more money, they just print more money. That's how it's done. You cannot do that with a cryptocurrency. If you have something that is globally, worldwide accepted, right? And that's what they want, because they want also to have a track record of every transaction, guys, which is not a good thing, but it will happen eventually because that's what they want, right? I'm talking about the people who are in charge of this world, who really want a globalized kind of government, kind of one entity that will actually rule, right? That is where this is going. All of this is going there. But that's why he's saying one global product. He's talking about something actually like XRP, which has the opportunity to solve all these problems. If we think about inflation, the payments that has to be made worldwide, globally, the cross-border payments, right? All of these can be fixed with cryptocurrency. It is not a one-year process. It is a very long process, but it can be fixed because it has all the ingredients that it needs. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the video. See you in the next one. Cheers.